Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. 2026 is shaping up to be a massive year for VR fans, with some insane titles on the horizon. From open-world adventures to mind-bending horror and next-gen simulators, these upcoming 7 must-play VR games are pushing immersion to a whole new level. Expect stunning visuals, real-time interaction, and some serious innovation across platforms like Quest 3, PSVR 2, and PCVR. Whether you're into shooters, story-driven experiences, or full-blown multiplayer chaos, this lineup is packed with exciting worlds you won't want to miss. Let's check out what's coming to redefine virtual reality next year. Also, let me know in the comments which game you liked the most from the list.
Welcome to Scrollfort Reach, your new home. A place of peace and harmony, of beauty and joy, and most importantly,
Orcs Must Die by the Blade. This game is set to release on 22nd January 2026. Suppose you're no longer just pointing and clicking towers, but literally grabbing a sword, swinging it, and hearing metal clash in VR as you fend off orc hordes. That's what By the Blade brings to the table. A full VR reimagining of the classic franchise. According to devs, this entry emphasizes visceral first-person melee combat and immersive physical presence. You'll still lay traps, but now the focus shifts. Slash, parry, block, feel each blow in real time. The campaign spans 12 intense levels across 3 chapters, packed with strategy. But when waves of orcs charge, it becomes pure chaotic action. The art style retains the series' trademark over-the-top vibe. Chunks flying, limbs flying, explosions, fire traps, and all that glorious mess. What really makes it special is co-op support. You and a friend can team up and tackle rifts together, making every swing and trap set so much more fun. Aeon of Ruin VR. If you loved old-school 90s shooters like Quake or Doom, Aeon of Ruin VR could be the perfect throwback, but now around your head in full VR immersion. The original game already hit PC recently, and now a dedicated VR conversion is coming. Expect brutal, fast-paced action, gore, monsters, dark atmospheric levels, and raw intensity. You'll be navigating eerie ruins, hunting corrupted guardians in a dying world, and using dual-wielding weapons. With reloads you do yourself and physical interactions that make every fight feel gritty. The vibe here is gritty, moody, and unforgiving. Not candy-coated, but for fans of old-school shooters with killer VR realism, this is one to watch out for. It's slated for Spring 2026 on PCVR, PSVR 2, and MetaQuest. Bootstrap Island. Imagine waking up shipwrecked on a 17th century tropical island. No guide, no instructions, just you, nature, and the fight to survive. That's the essence of Bootstrap Island, a survival roguelike built exclusively for VR, where environmental realism and player intuition matter more than hand-holding. In this game, you'll gather food, hunt animals or fish, find water, build shelter, set up fires, and do all this while avoiding wild beasts, harsh weather, sickness, poisonous plants, and more. Once the sun goes down, things get dangerous. The environment is dynamic. Weather changes, fire and water behave realistically, and every interaction feels physical and tactile. What really stands out is that each playthrough is different. Resources, creatures, weather, and discoveries change each time. There's a real sense of survival instinct, of improvisation, of did I really just do that moments. The full release for PCVR is targeted for the first quarter of 2026, and a PSVR 2 version is confirmed for 2026 as well. Assetto Corsa EVO. For those who prefer wheels over swords, here's a racing pick coming to VR. Assetto Corsa EVO is the next step in the long-loved sim racing franchise, and, per its legacy, it supports VR headsets, recreating circuits with detailed physics, realistic car handling, and immersive driving experiences. In VR, this means you're not just controlling a car, you're inside it. Feel the engine rumble, judge turns with your own head movements, and rely on spatial awareness the same way a real driver would. With its commitment to realistic tyre physics, laser-scanned tracks and customization, EVO aims to deliver one of the most true-to-life VR driving experiences. If you're into racing sims and want to feel like you're really on the track, pedals under your feet, steering wheel in your hands, this one is really for your garage. Early 2026 looks like when VR support goes live. Evil Inside VR. Horror lovers, this one is for you. Evil Inside VR promises to deliver chills and thrills when it lands on PSVR 2 and Quest 3. The game's release window shows early 2026, and the promise is a unique atmosphere and VR-tailored scares that'll make you jump even more than on flat screens. Though details are still a bit thin, the fact that it's VR only for this launch means developers are likely pushing for immersive horror, head tracking, positional audio, maybe unexpected scares around every corner, exactly what VR can do best. If you enjoy psychological horror or spooky exploration, this might be a game that gets under your skin. Aces of Thunder. Aces of Thunder zooms in for early 2026 on PSVR 2 and SteamVR and gets your adrenaline pumping with ultra-realistic VR air combat. This isn't arcade flying, it's authentic WW2 dogfighting with real plane models and physical cockpit controls that demand serious skill. You'll lean, roll and fire with precision as you chase enemies over beautifully recreated maps. The sound design is insane. The roar of engines, crackle of gunfire makes you feel like you're inside a warplane. Multiplayer battles add intense competition, whether flying solo or with a squad. The game's realism mixed with heart-pounding aerial acrobatics makes it a must for fans of flight sims and VR action. I am really excited for this one. So that's all. 7 VR games to keep on your radar for 2026. If any of these hyped-up worlds got you excited, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which game you're waiting to dive into first. See you in the next video.